So, hey, and welcome to the Random Thoughts website and blog. I figured writing 4 books in 4 days would be kind of impossible, but actually it wasn't that hard at all, even in between 10-hour days. I published one on June 21st, two on June 22nd, and my most recent one, A Day in the Life of Raj, Volume 1, on the 24th, all on Kindle. I've been writing online professionally for the last 10 years and written thousands of posts, articles, and more throughout that entire stint. I figured that instead of writing for other people, I'd try writing for myself for a change. And the first book I finished is this one called Pwned, P-W-N-D, The Underground World of Yahoo Pool. It's 27 chapters long, and I started the outline in 2011, and I just filled in the blanks recently, the other night. Pwned is a story of the internet community in Yahoo Pool that few people really knew about, where people would log in to shoot some online pool, chat in the lobby, and everything imaginable under the sun. It's not only a story that would interest those who regularly logged in to chat and play, but it would intrigue those who've never experienced this world of online personalities whatsoever. It's actually a story of all the unknown things that went on in this Yahoo community. It talks about rares, aimers, boosters, bots, bot makers, scrollers, spammers, e-fights, e-dating, randoms, noobs, and mass texting. These are terms that are very uncommon to most people, and this book will make anyone familiar with them after just a single page. I was a part of this Yahoo Pool community from just 2009 to 2013 when it ended, but I have to admit I acquired quite a bit of programs and rares, and I could do quite a lot more than most people ever could. I'm not saying they weren't bigger fish in that pond, because there always was someone who could disconnect you from the server without even sending a file, or lock a whole room, or silence people. But I was somewhat of a vigilante of sorts for the people that deserved it, and I gave a lot away to everyone. I could do things like boot the e-bullies and make a shot that made all 16 balls in one single shot. I could scroll hearts in the lobby for someone if I wanted, or toss really rare IDs to people with cap letters in them. By the way, that ended in '98, where they stopped letting cap letters in IDs with their own name in them, and I'm talking hundreds. So this is what that book and its 27 chapters is all about. It's my first book I've ever written, and it's really just a great read. Once I wrote that, I went on to writing, I was on a binge, a positive binge of sorts, and the second one's by far the best piece I've written of all time. I just put a colorful copy in the front. Letting go of about a dozen copies a day, at minimum. It's called the C-Store Chronicles, or the Convenience Store Chronicles. It really just goes without saying. Short stories of things I've seen firsthand up there, all with great funny titles. You can see the chapters like Victim of Circumstance, Split-Second Decisions, Types of Customers, Pet Peeves, Making the World a Better Place, like all the times I've helped someone out, and of course Dealing with the Vendors. This one, I'm just putting cool colorful pictures on the front for this one, and just little prints that I had laying around that I used to frame for birthday presents, anniversaries, so on. But anyway, the third book I wrote on the same week is called Web Design and Promotion for Small Business, and here it is. It's 10 chapters long. Actually, 10 articles I wrote and transferred into chapters. It's really a great read, everything you need to know before designing a website. Here you can see the cover, for example. In chapter 1, I really shouldn't give away this, but I listed the names of the tabs across the top that you could use, and what I did is I went through every website that I have designed over the last 10 years and put them all in one short list. And here you can see homepage, videos, portfolio, testimonials, about us, products, payment page, store, contact us, blog, photo gallery, contact form, frequently asked questions, tutorials, services, and resources. So I know I shouldn't give it away for free, but I figure I'd just let you know I know what I'm talking about. I really make it easy for people to understand it. I put it in terms that are simple. And anyway, the fourth one in the middle of is called A Day in the Life of Raj. And they're just short stories that are like what you'd tell a friend at a bar or something like that, comparing stories. See, what happened is I remembered some titles of stories I wanted to eventually write back in 2005. And I was using this computer to prop my TV up. So instead of moving it out and risk damaging my television, I just plugged in the monitor, plugged in the keyboard, the mouse, the power cord, extracted the files onto my PSP, and then transfer them to my laptop. Voila, another book. But anyway, that's my update. I guess I'll hit you up back soon on Random Thought.